In the last video, we connected our VPC to internet using internet gateway and NAT gateway. But connectivity alone is not enough. Now we need to control who can access our servers, on which port, and from where. For that, AWS gives us two important security controls: security groups and network ACL or NACLs. In this video, we will understand both with practical example. Let's say we have one EC2 instance running a web application. We want user to access the website on port 80, but we don't want anyone on internet to SSH into our server on port 22. So we need something that controls network traffic, something like this. This is where security groups come in. A security group acts like a firewall around an AWS resource, such as EC2 instance. It controls inbound traffic coming into the resource, outbound traffic leaving the resource. The important point is security group work at resource or instance level. So before traffic reaches EC2, the security group checks whether that traffic is allowed. Security groups have two types of rules. Inbound rules control traffic coming into the server. Outbound rule controls traffic going out. We have two ports, right? Both of them are for inbound. This means anyone can open our website on port 80, but on port 22, only my IP can SSH. So we'll do it practically now. So we'll go to EC2. We'll go to security groups and we will create one. Oh, what is this? Great. Uh, web HC web. We'll select VPC. We'll add inbound rules. So HTTP port 80 custom from anywhere. Then we have is SSH custom my IP. It will take my IP and we'll create this security group. Now we will attach this to our EC2 instance. So for that, we'll go to EC2. Oh, we don't have any instance here. So let me just create web server. Uh, let's edit. It will be my VPC, public subnet, public enable, and here in this we will select web security and just launch. Okay, and we have created EC2 and it has public access. Okay, now we have our security group with inbound rules as state. One important security group concept is that they are stateful. Let's understand this in simple terms. If I allow a request to enter EC2, AWS automatically allows the response traffic backup. Example, as state. We don't need to create a separate return rule for the same connection. AWS remembers the remake connection, and that is what stateful means. Now let's move one layer higher. Network ACL or NACL controls traffic at subnet level. So instead of protecting one EC2, it protects traffic entering or leaving the subnet. So traffic can be checked twice. First by NACL at subnet level, then by security group at EC2 level. NACL also have inbound and outbound role, but unlike security groups, NACL supports both allow and deny roles. Example, uh, let's say HTTP port 80 allow, SSH port 22 deny. This gives us more control at subnet boundary. One important thing about NACL is rule number. AWS check NACL rules starting from lowest rule number. As soon as it finds a matching rule, it stops checking. Example, rule 100 allow port 80, rule 200 deny all. Port 80 matches rule 100, so get allowed. Everything else reaches rule 200 and gets denied. Now, this is the biggest difference. NACLs are stateless. This means if we allow traffic in one direction, the return traffic is not automatically allowed. You need to make sure both directions are allowed. This is very different from security groups. So let's compare. Security groups, NACL, works at resource level, works at subnet level. Stateful, stateless, allow rules only. Allow plus deny rules. No rule priority number. Rules are evaluated by numbers. So suppose public subnet contains 3:2. If we block some traffic using NACL, that will affect entire subnet. But if we change security group rule, we can control specific EC2 instance or group of instances. Which one should you use? A common question is, should I use security group or NACL? Normally, security groups are your main security control for AWS resources. NACL provides an additional subnet level layer of protection. In most architecture, you are not choosing one over other. They can work together. Common mistake. One common mistake is thinking that security groups and NACLs do exactly same thing. They don't. Remember, security groups protect the resources. NACL protects subnet. And another important difference, security groups is stateful. NACL is stateless. So when someone connects to our instance, the traffic looks like this. Internet, Internet gateway, NACL, public subnet, security groups, and at last it comes to EC2. This is how different networking and security components we created in this series start working together. So remember four things. Security groups work at resource level. NACL work at subnet level. Security groups are stateful. NACLs are stateless and support both allow and deny rules. Now we know how to create networks, connect to them, and control traffic. So in the next, there is something new. So stay tuned.